Now, my next guest, I always like to just let people introduce themselves because they know themselves better than I do. And so go ahead now. I'm just going to say, because I'm going to do a little baby introduction now. So this sister right here, I think I first met you at a class.
Yes.
Right? You came to a workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you know how you see people and it's like, oh, okay, they're listening, they're paying attention, they're focused. And I love that. That makes me, kind of want to pour into people a little bit more. And she has a very unique business that helps you as far as with your health. So I felt like this was one of those subject matters that needed to be addressed because a lot of people may not know about the type of business that you do. And I think it's becoming a lot more popular now.
Yes, it's very.
And it's definitely a necessary business. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell them about Womb Buzz.
Okay. My name is Melita Quick. I'm a feminine hygiene specialist, and I love healing women through herbs, natural healing. And what my company does is we holistically help women with womb care. So any type of gynecological struggles that women are having, which like overgrowths in the womb, including yeast infections, as well as bacteria vaginosis and all these other ailments that we run to the doctor, and then they give us a prescription, and then we got other problems, ladies. So so what I found is my company is actually like putting herbal blends together, and they have antifungals, antibacterials, and they're actually making a difference. Such a difference that I had one girl who actually got a womb buzz, which is a womb buzz. First of all, let me.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
explain
tell
it.
us what a womb buzz is because you gave us all of the different, like, this is what you help with, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what exactly is womb buzz?
So womb buzz is when a woman actually sits over a warm, steamy pot of water.
Okay.
And it's infused with herbs, and the steam that it creates, it actually ascends inside the womb. It goes, it enters the bloodstream, and helps circulates inside the blood. So everything is actually moving, and it's preventing the stagnation.
Okay.
Yes, so it's cleaning like a detox inside the womb.
Okay, so similar to, now listen, if you're squeamish, then you just want to just jump off this episode, okay? But
right.
Similar to what I would assume, and I'm just going to liken it because this
Yeah.
is not my area of expertise, but would it be similar to, like, let's say an external douche?
Well, it's
I mean, because
actually,
you know what I mean? Because you're saying it's
it's
kind
like
of going
having
in and cleaning.
a womb shower. It's like a uterine shower.
A uterine shower.
Because
Y'all don't know nothing about a
it's
uterine shower.
opposite. Yes, because it's when you have a shower, a regular shower, all the water and the steam comes at you on the outside.
Yeah.
And goes down. But this way, the actual steam is
Comes
rising and coming up and actually cleaning you internally and getting in all those crevices and washing everything out, breaking up any overgrowth inside the womb and pulling it all out.
Wow.
So it's literally a detox, a womb detox.
So, okay, now, like I said, I'm just going to ask these questions because I need to know these answers. And I purposely didn't ask a bunch of questions in advance because I really wanted to get these answers. Okay, so you said so many words that, that I'm like, okay, let me see where I want to start. So it's a vaginal shower, right?
Yes.
We're going up in there, and you said the word crevices, right? Because
yes.
It's some crevices that people just don't get to.
Okay.
So
yes, and we, it's a lot of, okay, so it enters the vaginal canal. So it enters, it goes all the way inside the vaginal canal, all the way up inside, even the cervix, it's reaching the cervix. How do I know? Because things come out of the uterus, which is compacted, walls. You have like residual on the walls, in which a lot of women will have, like, I'm going to have to be frank here.
Yeah, tell us.
But we have like brown blood before or after our cycle. So it literally washes everything off of there.
That makes sense, yeah.
So much so that you have no PMS the next cycle if you do one a week.
Stop it.
No PMS. Girl, when I tell you, you will actually enjoy your cycle. I know how to have the perfect period. Okay, ladies? Like, this is totally awesome.
No, that's like, I'm just, because I know a bunch of people with a whole bunch of PMS. So if they, okay, so now, I got to get to the technical parts.
Yes.
So you're saying it's cleaning.
Yes.
So if it goes up, something got to come down.
Something got to come down. It's squeaky clean. It's squeaky clean. Like, steam gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Steam is like, it goes in places that normally nothing else can get through.
Yeah.
And it's non-invasive, so that way, you're not any pain, And I tell women a lot because the fallopian tubes are like spaghetti string size, right? And so if you was to clean out your fallopian tubes, how would you do that? steam. So because a lot of people can't get pregnant, and so this is what these herbs are doing. They're actually going inside all the fallopian tubes and washing out everything, because that's where the egg is coming from, the ovary, traveling down the fallopian tube, and we're cleaning everything out. Women are getting pregnant.
Okay, then I'm not messing
Girl,
with that. Then.
I mean,
I ain't getting no womb bugs. They getting pregnant.
I mean, I'm just saying if they want to, if they're having problems.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I don't
unexplained reasons.
Just keep mine the way they are then, because we is not trying to have no babies, honey. We just hit 40. We don't want no little people. But no, okay. So let's say. Because you took me in a whole other direction. She like, they getting pregnant. And I'm like, okay, hold up. Okay, but if you didn't want to get pregnant, and let's say you're on birth control, like I am, okay, because, but it'll still clean out everything and keep you healthy.
You,
okay, which is a good thing.
Yes, because you got to realize that there are over 600,000 hysterectomies in America every single year. And this is according to the Center of Disease Control. This is like the hospital's Bible. I'm also a respiratory therapist, so when I tell you this is like facts, and out of all those hysterectomies, 70% are African American women.
Now, why do you think that is? So I was reading and watching, because, I like to do a lot of reading. I like to do a lot of watching when it comes to health, but when it comes to just black people in general.
Yeah.
And, the whole thing of black women getting pregnant but not being able to get the health care that they need, and then just dying in childbirth. Like, it is 2019, almost 2020. I'm not trying to say people shouldn't die in childbirth, because I mean, you never know what a person's individual situation is. But the rate that black women are dying in childbirth because they're not being heard. So when it comes to something like this, why do you think that there are so many hysterectomies? Because what you're saying is there's another option.
Right.
Okay. So
I did some further research to see why, because those numbers are alarming. We're only 13% African Americans, only 13% of the population in the U.S.
But yet 70%.
But yet 70% of all the hysterectomy, something got to be going on here, ladies. And another thing is because, I had to start this movement because we need to take our uteruses back. We need to learn how to have those feminine tools at home so we can take care of our own uterus, our own womb. Yeah. Uterus is another word for womb. It's just
I like womb better than uterus, but get all of it back.
So, we're taking our wombs back, and I'm teaching women how to do this self-care, this naturally non-invasive self-care in the privacy of your own home. And and this actually, and you can save your uterus. I mean, but the thing is, back to that, the reason why is because there are a lot of fibroids. When I mentioned overgrowths, and people really don't understand what fibroids are.
Now, I know you, because I wanted to get on the fibroid subject, because I know people who have had horrible fibroids. Yeah. And so, can you tell us kind of what that is, and then what is your product doing to try to help reduce or prevent?
So, fibroids is nothing but mucus, compacted mucus with tissue that just keeps feeding off of estrogen,
getting bigger and bigger
and
bigger
and bigger and bigger. And so, and once they keep getting bigger, they're tumors. It's like little tumors, non-cancerous, benign tumor, and it just grows inside of your womb.
Yeah, because I've had friends where one was almost the size of a baseball. Like, if you touch that, womb area, you can feel it under the skin.
And not only that, but your womb is actually growing with the fibroids. So women are walking around here with these big bellies,
which makes it look like they're pregnant.
And they looking pregnant, but they're carrying around a lot of overgrowths, which is fibroids and some issues, and so that's why I want to teach women that, hey, before we get to that, those big gigantic fibroids, we could actually be healing ourselves with the womb buds.
Now, if they're using womb buds and they already have fibroids, is this something that can help reduce those fibroids that are already existing?
Yes. Okay. I have had people use, I have a testimonial that I actually have where I've actually got the pictures of things coming out. And if you guys want to, if you want to see it, just inbox me.
Might.
Inbox me. I usually inbox people the pictures, but she was happening. I went to her house. I do house calls. I teach women. I get them set up. I teach, women how to use the herbs and do a womb buzz in their homes. Yeah. And when that particular person, she did her womb buzz 2 days prior to her cycle. Because what happens is, the steam and the herbs are actually penetrating and going inside the womb, and it sort of breaks it up. Okay. And then your cycle, which is cleansing, the whole, yep,
Yeah.
cleans and washes everything out, and that's when you'll see all the overgrowths come out. So she had a diva cup. I don't know if you guys know what a diva cup
That's
is.
the little ring that you.
Yes, so you put the diva cup.
I'm not with that either.
Me neither. That's not my thing, but that's what she loves to do because she didn't like healthy pads. She didn't like pads. She didn't like anything. So she uses that diva cup, which is, I'm grateful because I wouldn't have captured the picture. The overgrowth actually was collected inside the diva cup.
Stop it.
Yes, girl. And when I tell you, when she called me, she said, I just got like some huge overgrowths drop inside this cup. And I said, I need to see it. We are both science degrees.
Yeah. So you looking at it like the
yes.
You geeking out over this, right?
Yes.
And it's people online that's like, oh, this is a diva cup. But no, but I mean the thing is, if it's something that's harmful, you know, you want it to come out in whatever form it needs to come out in.
Yes.
And if that was a natural way, she didn't have any pain, anything like that?
She didn't have any pain afterwards. Yes.
Okay.
So this was happening, and like she basically was doing a detox. Her womb was detoxing, and I said take a picture of you like spreading it apart. When I tell you, when we break it down, you can actually see mucus. You could actually see. Remember, I work in a hospital,
so
this is nothing for me.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of things. So, and I'm so geeked right now. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is really working.
But it proves that your product is good.
Yes.
Now, okay, so I understand why. Don't worry about that. I understand why you got into it, but it's kind of one of those things where it was like, was there something that said, I need to make this product? Like, I guess, you know, because you can see things, you can be involved in something, but the real power of business is to see that there's a problem and then have a solution.
Right.
So how long, I guess, did it take for you to see the problem, make a decision that you want to do something about it, study to get the right herbs, and then come out with a full product that now you are able to see the fruits of your labor?
Okay, so back the story up. I used to be in the healthy pads business where I was geeked about these healthy pads. I would do demos all throughout the, North Carolina. And I would talk to so many women about these, gynecological problems.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, we need to really solve the real problem here. You got people with endometriosis. You got, all these different problems. And I'm like, well, how can we not only just supply them with a healthy pad, but also give them, the proper care. So one day I decided, I went to this workshop and it was about, womb healing and, detox. And then I checked out some herbal classes and I just started learning, and so then I tested it on myself, in which I went home and working as an entrepreneur, like I was entrepreneur, 5 kids, working in a hospital 3 nights a week, and I was just overwhelmed, just so tired. I was like, I wasn't really taking care of myself, meaning I had like swollen hands and swollen feet. Yeah. And I was just like, look, I need some self-care. I ain't got no time to go to the massage. I don't have time to go to the gym right now. What can I do right now?
At the house.
At the house. And so I just said, I'm going to sit over a pot of water and put some herbs in this pot, and I'm just going to do it. And girl, when I tell you, I did my first ever womb buzz, or what some people call a V-steam, or hip bath, or chayoke. It's different terms.
So so now that you said that, because I mean, I've heard the V-steam and some of those other things, could you do it in a bathtub, or do you need to sit over it? Because you don't get the steam like that if you're in a bathtub.
We trying to make what? We trying to have a uterine shower. We're trying to make a womb shower. And so, no, sitting in a bathtub is not going to work.
Because I know a lot of people will put herbs and stuff into the bathtub, but that's not the same thing.
No, it's just going to clean the vulva area. It's not going to clean the vagina, which is, inside. Okay. So, now, I'm doing this. I sat there, girl, and when I tell you, it was the most deep, relaxing feeling that I had ever had.
Now, did you put some music on with it?
Yes.
Okay, because we just not out here screaming without music.
I had some soft music. I had the candles going in the bathroom, and I was just like, in my moment, I took a shower first, got out the shower, and then that's when I did it. I asked the husband to heat the water and make the tea for me, so everything was lined up and prepared. Okay,
right? Good. Yes, come on,
husband. And now he was doing that thing, girl. And so, but the first time I did it, it was just like, it was okay, meaning I did it, but I wanted to perfect it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't, but I'll tell you guys why. Okay. But I ended up doing it, and I told you about that those swollen hands and them feet, working them 12-hour shifts, tired. Girl, went to bed. I was so relaxed, deep. Relaxed. I was just like, wow, this is amazing. The next day I got up, my hands and my feet were not swollen anymore.
Really?
Girl, I cannot lie to you about this.
Wow.
And I said, oh my goodness, this is, and I started calling people like nurses and stuff. I said, well, what in the world? And how did this work for me?
Yeah.
You know, what is going on? And I'm like, okay, I get it. Steam, what does steam do? It retracts. It gets inside your blood. It don't just hit the reproductive system. It's actually going all
in your
over.
whole entire body.
In my whole entire body.
Yeah,
and it's pulling that pooled water that's in your limbs back up to the heart, and then everything is flowing like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
And it goes to the bladder, and it's actually, you get to basically pee it off. Okay.
Yeah.
You're peeing that extra.
But that's what a detox is going to do, right?
Yes.
A detox is going to make you either, let's just be honest, pee or poop, right?
Yes.
It's supposed to make the stuff come out one way or another.
Yep.
Okay. So my question would be, how long do you sit to do the steam? How
20
long?
minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Yes. And it's not, some women love to sit longer, girl. Oh my gosh. They be like, I need to do this again. I need to do this again.
But the thing is, when you talk about self-care, look, you can't tell me you're too busy. You should be able to carve out 20 minutes for yourself.
20 minutes, ladies.
To sit down. Get your candles, get all of the rest of whatever you need. You know, make a playlist.
Woo! Playlist, girl. Even like have the ocean breeze going, some aromatherapy. You know, you just do that for yourself.
Now, how often? Because I know you said that the other lady that had the results did it 2 days prior to her cycle. And how often should a person decide, I'm going to do this womb buzz to detox?
Once a week.
Oh,
one day a week. You can do more, but that's like the minimum.
Okay.
For women with, like really,
if they have major problems,
then I usually write a protocol for them to follow.
Okay.
But so you come in. If you have major issues, you trying to you have a goal that you want to achieve, I usually, get you to fill out a client intake form, and then I can take it from there. So I get to learn about your history and your cycle and everything about you before I prescribe any kind of herbs.
So it's customized. The herbs are customized. Because like a person like me, people have probably heard me say this before, I hate a lavender. Cannot stand a lavender. My little womb will not be messing with no lavender because she don't. She'd probably be like, nah! Okay. I'm not, but it just, it makes me nauseous. So that would have the effect I wouldn't like. But I think that when it comes down to it, if I tell you like this is a family history thing, it's not like, we're, well, I mean, we are giving you this information so that this way you can give us the herbs that we need. So it's just like, even when people make a scent for you, and they say this is customized for you. So now with this, if you say once a week, right, that's, 4 times a month. How much does the womb buzz cost? Like how much is it 1 or do you buy all 4 for the month? How do you do that?
Okay, so we have a whole system. In which we have a system where you can actually have an apparatus to a DIY system where you can set up the honey seat is what we're calling it. So that is our stool with the actual bowl inserted inside of it. Okay. So you've already got that set up. So you get the honey
pot.
Yes.
Okay, so you get a honey pot.
Seat.
Okay, honey seat.
So you get the honey seat. And then you actually get the herbal blend that's designed just for you. Okay. As well as the skirt and the shirt. Okay. So I brought those things today.
Oh, let's see those. Okay, this is why we got this live. Now, if you are listening on the podcast, you're not going to be able to see this. But if you're watching on the live, I'm going to put this down. Okay, so this is a honey pot.
Honey seat.
Honey seat, I'm sorry, because you're the honey pot.
Yes.
Okay, but this is the honey seat, and it's bejeweled and all of that. Okay.
Yes,
so you sit on top of this.
Yes, ma'am. So you would make your tea like you would steep some water, just like a regular tea. Okay. And then you would put the actual herbs, so 1/3 of a cup. Okay. And then you would actually pour it inside of here. And once it's poured inside of there, you would make sure it's cool. So I give it about 5 minutes before I would sit on it.
Don't just pour that tea in there and jump on that honey pot. Because you know how that steam hit hard. Think about like the oven, when the oven opens up and that hot air hits you. You don't want that to hit them areas. Okay.
And and this is one of our skirts. We have 5 different colors, but I thought I'd bring this one. Okay. So this skirt is like handmade, designed to keep the water off of you, so it's like waterproof.
Okay.
So the material, as you can feel it. So what we're doing is we're keeping that water warm.
So it stays and it keeps it all inside
stays in
of
the
it.
same place.
Okay.
Yes, and keeping that cool air out.
Okay.
So when you sit over it, the skirt will actually wrap around the entire.
Okay. Because that cool air hitting the areas is not good either.
We don't want
it too cold and we don't want it too hot.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it comes with the actual Womb Buzz shirt.
First of all, she got everything.
So you can look cute doing it, girl.
So you just gonna sit there and be womb buzzed
and
up.
you're gonna be womb buzzed up. And ladies, I got all sizes to make sure everybody's covered.
I have
5 different colors.
Okay.
And then
and she's still bringing stuff out. Okay, what else?
So these are our herbal blends.
Okay.
So we have different
I'm gonna
types.
put the pots over here so we can see about this herbal blend.
So we have,
So this is Worker Bees. It says
Worker
Steam
Bees.
Organic Herbal Blend. Okay.
Yes, everything is organic.
And it's sealed up.
Yep. So what
professional.
And that's what the thing is, because a lot of people, I'm glad you said professional, because there are so many people who don't know how to do a proper V-steam. And so we're professional, honey. So
this is where the shade comes in, y'all.
We're not getting
some of y'all steams are not professional.
No, girl, they be going to Amazon, ordering those pink basins, and putting them in the toilet and sitting down in some water. And I'm like, baby, that's not a V-steam. That's not a Womb Buzz.
Okay.
Yes.
Based on what you just told me, that doesn't even make any sense.
So we have all the different types of blends.
Okay,
so
we got a Queen Bee. Okay.
So Queen Bee is just like a basic blend. If you've never tried it before, it's a cleansing herbal blend. So it's just going to be like after your cycle or before your cycle, if you've never tried it before. And then I have all the ingredients on my website. So all the information is actually on wombbuzz.com. Okay.
Now, this also, just FYI, so this says that each pack has 3 uses also. Yes. So when you get this, you can use it 3 times.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
3 times. And then we have another blend here. It's called Pollinate.
So that must be for them ones that's trying to get pregnant.
Yes!
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
This is not the one I want. I don't want nobody pollinating nothing.
But there's some unexplained.
But if you're trying to get pollinated, she has pollinate. First of all, this whole little theme, I'm loving this. Okay, what else?
Beehive. We got to clean out. So these are the overgrowths. Like all those overgrowths inside the womb. Just imagine if you have I'm not gonna say HPV, but there has been times when people had HPV and it cleared it up. Okay. There has been times when we had endometriosis. We had blood clots. I actually had a doctor. Actually, one of my clients actually used this. She had overgrowths. Went to the doctor. The doctor didn't see the overgrowth. And then he said, what did you do? She's like, I had a womb buzz. And then he calls me. What are you doing over there? Because my patient don't have this overgrowth. So this one right here, antifungals, anti-parasitic.
So if you had the yeast infections, those kind of things that you're talking about. This will
kill it all. Bacteria vaginosis.
Now what about, because I'm just going to be honest, some people don't smell good, okay? Because some of y'all, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to say it. And
girl.
I mean, even around the time that you're talking about having your cycle, I mean, that is one of the nastiest smells I just don't know.
Yes.
I'm not a smell person. I mean, I can't. This is why I could never work in the hospital, okay? So I'm just going to be honest. There's 2 things I can't do. I can't do porn, and I cannot work in the hospital, okay? Because I can't take those smells. So that's why this is not my life. I can't, because it just seemed like, we need some beehive going on.
Girl.
But if that's the case, they could get this beehive.
The smell, when I tell
Knock
y'all,
it out, please.
Girl, oh my God, I had this one girl from California. Remind you, I'm in North Carolina. She had some smells. She had some multiple partners, and
she was probably in the industry.
She was, and what happens is bacteria vaginosis, with all the bacteria was accumulating, and she was like, "Girl, I don't have any herbs. Can you hurry up and send me the herbs?" Like, I'm like, "Do you want me to like overnight it to get that smell?" To get that smell to go away, I was just like, wow. So this is how much, when I tell you it balances the pH, because it's actually going, like I said, those crevices, it's going everywhere, ladies.
Up in them tubes.
It's going all in your tubes, bringing everything out, washing it like a
then afterwards,
shower.
It feel like, hold on, your body be like, okay, there you go.
So, and the last one we have is honeymoon, and the honeymoon
Honeymoon.
Girl, honeymoon. We got rose petals in this one too, girl.
Oh, this is
so
for the people
it's
that's...
a natural fragrance.
Uh-huh.
Like, so what happens with the honeymoon is for my sisters that's in menopause or perimenopause.
Okay.
So this blend right here, like I actually, like my sister had a hysterectomy, and she went through menopause. And she had this hysterectomy at 33 years old.
Oh, wow.
So don't think you gotta be an old lady to, or menopausal age.
Yeah.
When you have hysterectomies, you're going through
it's a change.
that vaginal dryness, hot flashes, all of that. So of course she used this blend, loved it. And I've had like women say, "Oh my gosh, like when you have sex, it's so painful, because of the estrogen change in your body. You don't have as much estrogen, and now you do a womb buzz, and girl, that stuff is like smells nice. It's nice and lubricant
because your walls are doing some different stuff.
Yes, it's just amazing.
Okay, so
yes.
I have one more question, because I love everything that you said, and I love the fact that you have really thought about like each individual type of woman with this product. Yes. So with the walls too, because I would think that you said with the steam, does it also help tighten a little bit too?
Yes, girl.
Okay, so if you got a loosey-goosey out there,
girl, now remind you,
get you some
I did it for self-care.
Okay.
But I've been married for 23 years.
Oh, come on.
December.
Yes, black love.
And when I tell you, honey, I just say y'all gonna be 16 again. How about that?
Oh.
I just give y'all the little secret.
Okay.
Yes, honey. It pulls everything. So what the skin, like when you have a facial.
Yeah, it tightens. That's why I had to ask that. I could not let you leave if I didn't ask that question.
Yes, it tightens. Steam naturally tightens your skin.
Okay.
And so it's doing the same thing in that area. It's pulling things back. Girl,
freshness, detox, tighten, moisturize. Okay, this is a lot. I got a whole tear coming out my eye. A whole tear.
Gotta get a womb buzz, girl.
Okay, so now please tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on, my website is wombbuzz.com, but you can find me on social media, on Facebook, Wombbuzz, LinkedIn, Wombbuzz, Instagram, Wombbuzz, YouTube, Wombbuzz, and I just need to tell y'all, we're making it so comfortable for us, girl.
What?
That I had to have these handmade for us.
Oh, we got cushions.
So we got a cushion, girl, where you just won't get up. Because you're so comfortable. So we have all kind of colors. Just, we like to play.
I see somebody sitting on this with a laptop.
Yes,
or I see somebody sitting on this with their phone. You know how much work you could get done in like 20 minutes? So you could actually do some work and clean everything out?
Yes.
Okay, I love this. I am so much more just educated about the process. I love it. And we can go to the website and we can get our herbs and all of that. And so, yeah, I think you might need to come to the Glow Get It Women in Business Summit. Oh, because I think you need to sell these things to people because they need to see it for sure.
Yes, I'm so excited. I actually just started Wombbuzz Radio.
Okay,
and so
which I do know about. I'm trying to act surprised. I'm like, okay, yes.
I'm so excited. So I get to give out free information so people can also reach me on Wombbuzz Radio, which is through iHeartRadio or iTunes Radio. You can find us at WDRB. And I'll come on Wombbuzz Wednesdays at 3 p.m.
Okay, Wombbuzz Wednesdays, 3 p.m. So we need you to listen to that.
Yes.
All right. So, thank you so much.
No, thank you, darling.
Because, I mean, the amount of information and just knowing that we have a natural way to heal ourselves, to not have to go through taking so many medicines, not have to have a hysterectomy, to be able to hopefully get rid of these fibroids. And like you said, to protect our womb, I think that is something that more people need to know about.
Yes, so
where do you travel to?
I'm in Charlotte. I'm everywhere, y'all, in North Carolina.
Okay, so if you're in North Carolina, she can come to you.
I got you, boo.
We're going to work on that, okay? So I'm going to give you some more information, but thank you so much.
No, thank you. And you are phenomenal. Let's just talk about her for a second here.
Okay.
I met this lady twice. I saw you at one of the Black Entrepreneur Week.
Okay, yes.
And
at for the Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center, yes.
And I was like, oh my God, who is this lady? She had these beautiful colors on. I was like, colorful. Oh my she's just bright. And then her personality matched. And then she was just giving it to the people. Just giving it to us, girl.
I don't even have on that shirt today. I thought I did. I forgot for a second. I don't even have on that shirt.
It was amazing. But you actually gave me so many nuggets about business and being an entrepreneur. And I just thank God for people like you because, you know, I also did like a marketing class with you. And you just, you know, you were sharing it, girl. You gave it up.
Yes.
And I just want to say thank you.
You are welcome.
For pouring into us like that. And thank you for having me on your show.
Yes, you are welcome. And I mean, the thing was, I wanted more people to be able to see things. And I think, you know, when we do the podcast, that's great because it can spread so much further. And I know that right now we're only doing this on Facebook, but at the least you have the video and then you can go ahead and share the video and let people see it. And if we don't, because think about the media, like you don't get a 30-minute interview, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis. So if we could do a good 30-minute interview, you get to find out about the person, find out about their product, find out what's, you know, intrinsic about this business and why you should spend with it. And you know, I'm just glad to be able to provide this opportunity for people. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so if you are listening on the podcast, then you know where to go to. Go to Womb Buzz so that this way you can get all of the products and you can find out more for yourself and you can see where you fit in. And if you are watching live, guess what? We're going to transition again. So if you're watching live, you're going to see a commercial come up and then we'll be back with our next guest.
Hi, I'm Stacy Sims.
And I'm Chef Big Willie.
We're the owners of Wilson's Comfort Catering, LLC, located at Gillespie Grill in Greensboro, North Carolina. We are super excited about Global Entrepreneurship Week. Watch our episode of Access Granted on Monday, November the 18th at 12 p.m.
Tune in.
Hi, I'm Latasha Lewis, co-founder with my son Camden of Cam's